Hi! Did you know that octopuses travel along the seabed looking for stones and shiny objects with which to build gardens and underwater caves and other small spaces where they feel protected? Sounds like quite a tranquil way to live. Octopuses are clever, playful, and sometimes mischievous. They have personalities, and one New York Times author wrote of their disarming friendliness and ability to recognize human faces. Some can distinguish between people wearing identical uniforms. They become fond of some people, but squirt water at others. Peter Godfrey Smith, an academic philosopher and a diver, has said that meeting an octopus is probably the closest we will come to meeting an intelligent alien. They may look different than us, but as Godfrey Smith points out, they are sentient beings who have their own ideas. They value their freedom, just as we do. You might have heard about Inky, an octopus at a New Zealand aquarium who made a dash for freedom when the lid of his enclosure was left slightly ajar one night. He climbed out and made his way down the side of the tank into a drain pipe, where he dropped 164 feet to freedom in the sea. Octopuses, lobsters, crabs, fish, and other animals sold in restaurants and supermarkets aren't nearly so lucky, and there are no federal laws protecting aquatic animals from cruelty. A tranquil, peaceful life is not possible for octopuses and other animals who are dragged from the ocean depths and killed for food. Some are even hacked apart while they're still alive. Can you imagine being pinned down while someone cuts off one of your arms? You're in excruciating pain, and there's no way to escape. One by one, your limbs are cut off. Then, you're killed. It may sound like a horror movie, but PETA's eyewitnesses have visited restaurants in New York and Los Angeles where mutilated octopuses are served while they're still alive. A cephalopod expert has said that chopping up a live octopus is as painful as doing so to a pig or rabbit. Sometimes, octopuses, lobsters, and other animals are steamed alive in live seafood hot pots. Lobsters, crabs, and other crustaceans feel pain and suffer when they're boiled alive, ripped apart, or killed in other cruel ways. When they're dropped into scalding water, lobsters whip their bodies wildly and scrape the sides of the pot in a desperate attempt to escape. Experts agree that there is no humane way to kill these sensitive, intelligent animals. Being torn apart and bled to death is just as cruel as being boiled alive. A PETA eyewitness investigation at a lobster and crab slaughterhouse found workers ripping live lobsters apart limb from limb. Living crabs had their shells ripped off, and their exposed internal organs were violently scrubbed off with spinning brushes. Fish fare no better. They're routinely hauled onboard fishing vessels where they suffer from decompression, which can rupture their swim bladders, pop out their eyes, and push their stomachs out through their mouths. Farmed fish spend their entire lives in cramped, filthy enclosures, and many suffer from parasitic infections, diseases, and debilitating injuries. Fish are often still alive and slowly suffocating when they are hacked apart at slaughter. Sea animals aren't swimming vegetables. They're smart, social beings who can feel pain. They have more in common with humans than you may realize. Humans have only one heart compared to an octopus's 3, but we can surely show sea animals compassion by leaving them in the ocean and off of our plates.
In water, humans drown, just as fish suffocate on land. It's slow and painful and frightening. And we do it to more than 1 trillion fish every year. Put yourself in their place. Try to relate.
You look at me when I'm talking to you! Look at me! Is this what you want? Are you useless woman? Look at what you made me do! Look at me! Shut your mouth! What did you got? No! No! Please! No!